How to navigate your eCLIPSE account. In this video, we're going to give you a brief overview of the information and functions available to you in your eCLIPSE account. This video will focus mainly on permit-related activities. Visit the eCLIPSE login page to access your eCLIPSE account. If you do not have an account, you can start the process under the Register for an Account heading. Check out the Creating an Account in eCLIPSE video on the LNI YouTube channel for more information. Let's log in. Enter the email address and password associated with your account and select Sign In. After logging in, you will always start on the Getting Started homepage. On your homepage, you can find a few links to helpful eCLIPSE resources. The LNI eCLIPSE resource link will direct you to the Help Using eCLIPSE page of the LNI website, where you can find eCLIPSE how-to guides, FAQs, and links to other helpful eCLIPSE videos. The LNI Help link will direct you to the LNI website where you can find LNI contact information. The Streets Department Help link provides details on Streets Department-related assistance. And for any general information, you can contact 311. The main portion of the homepage includes 9 sections where you can apply for, view, and manage your activities. These include activity licenses. Activity licenses are needed to conduct business within Philadelphia. Here you can register for a new activity license or associate or amend an existing one. Professional registration. This is where you can register your Pennsylvania Design Professional or Attorney license or your generator manufacturer certification so it can be associated with permits and applications. Permits and certificates. This is where you can apply for and manage permits and certificates required for construction, repairs, or other regulated work. You can also obtain a property certification here. Business licenses. This is where you can apply for, renew, or amend licenses required to operate certain types of businesses in Philadelphia. You can also obtain a certificate of rental suitability here. Trade licenses. This is where you can apply for, renew, or amend licenses required to perform regulated trade work such as electrical, plumbing, or mechanical work. Annual certification. Certain structures and fire protection systems are required to be inspected and certified periodically by qualified professionals. These certifications and reports can be submitted here. Streets Department. This is where you can apply for and manage required reviews or approvals from the Philadelphia Streets Department related to your project. Appeals. This is where you can appeal to the Board of Safety and Fire Prevention on a fire code violation and view and manage any appeals filed through your user account. Visit the Appeals section of the website for instructions on how to file an appeal with other boards, such as the Zoning Board of Adjustment, Board of Licenses and Inspection Review, Board of Building Standards, and the Plumbing Advisory Board. And finally, pay a fine. This is where you can pay fines associated with violations issued by the Department of Licenses and Inspections. Each section includes links to perform an action. In the Pay a Fine section, you may view the details of a violation by selecting Pay a Fine for a Violation. Here you can search by case file number. Click on the case file number hyperlink to view the details of the violation or pay any outstanding fees. Back at the homepage, you can see that each section also includes a dashboard. Dashboards will be your hub for viewing and taking required actions on all activities. Let's review the dashboard under the Permits and Certificates section as an example. By clicking on the dashboard, you will be taken to the Permits and Certificates page. At the top of this page, you can perform certain actions. You can apply for a permit, you can associate your permit, and you can create a project. Below these actions, you will see your dashboard of activities related to your permits and certificates. In this table, you will see a few tabs. The Actions Required tab will show a list of the most recently updated permits and permit applications that require your attention. If you do not see your permit or application, you can filter the list by selecting the applicable filter option from the pull-down menu on the right-hand side of the table. Please note the table defaults to 10 rows of permits. You can increase the number of rows by selecting an option under the down arrow, or you can click the left or right arrows to move between pages. If your application requires an action to move to the next status, you can perform the required action by clicking the link under the file number column. This will take you to the Permit Activities page where you can perform the required action. The Permits tab will show all permits and applications where you are either the applicant or co-applicant, or permits where you are named as an associated contractor. If you do not see your permit or application, you can filter the list. The Inspections tab will list the inspections related to your permit or business license requiring inspections. The list is sorted by the requested inspection date. The Projects tab will list your recent projects. This includes both applicant-managed and city-managed projects. An Inspection Agency Permits tab will be visible if you are named as an inspection agency. On this tab, an Inspections table will list all scheduled inspections related to permits you are named as the inspection agency. You can review permit details and submit electrical inspection results by clicking on the individual inspection. In the Permits table below, you can find all permits you have been named as the inspection agency. You can review the permit details by clicking on the individual permit. Now that we reviewed the permit and certificate dashboard, let's access the details of a permit. To access the permit details, click on the applicable file number you want to access. Let's click on a permit to see what information is available. You will be directed to a details page that provides a summary of the permit information. There are 4 main areas on the details page. At the top of the page, you will see information about the permit. This includes the permit type, the permit number, the work type, the status of the permit, and the issue date if applicable. In the Permit Activity section, you can make requests on your permit or permit application. The action buttons will show depending on the status of your permit or application. Those buttons that are not eligible for an action will be grayed out. Depending on the type of application, the request may include paying for outstanding fees, reviewing and submitting revisions, amending your permit, filing an appeal, providing additional information, requesting a permit extension, or requesting inspections. Where available, read the guidance text, click the blue question marks, or click the blue Help button for more information. The Details page includes a link to download the permit. Note that the option to download will only be available after all permit fees have been paid, and the permit status is listed as issued. Click on the Download button to open the permit in PDF format. From there, you can view, print, or download the PDF as needed. And finally, the last section on the Details page includes detailed information about this permit. Depending on the permit type and the process it follows, more or less information may be shown. The Details tab includes a summary of the permit information. The Related Information tab includes the license and contact information of the contractor and design professionals named on the permit. Any related permits or projects will be listed in this table, and any permit holds can be found here. On the Reviews tab, you can see a list of all the reviews that are part of this permit. You can review the permit status, review feedback, and any corrections required. Access a useful user guide by clicking here. If your submitted documents require corrections, you can find more information by checking out our other video, Understanding E-Plans, on the L&I YouTube channel. On the Inspections tab, you can see a list of all inspections associated with this permit, whether they have been scheduled or have already taken place. Under the Next Actions, you can see if any actions are available to you, such as cancel inspection. If the inspection has been completed, an option to download the inspection report will appear here. Under the Contractors tab, you can view the list of contractors and subcontractors associated with this permit. You can also add or remove subcontractors. Click on the blue Help link for more information. On the Permit Notifications tab, you can manage notification settings, add or remove contacts, and access the association code to invite co-applicants. Click on the Edit button next to a name to update their notification settings. Be sure to click the Save button if you make any changes. And finally, on the Documents tab, you view approved documents and certificates. Now that we've looked through a permit example, let's explore the blue banner options at the top of your eCLIPSE page. Clicking on the Search button brings you to the Search page. Here you can search for your own permits, projects, inspections, licenses, and streets reviews. The next 4 sections can be used to search the entire eCLIPSE database for all zoning and building permits, all business and rental licenses, and all trade and activity licenses. On the customer icon, you can select either the profile or My Payments from the pull-down. By clicking the profile page, you can view and update your account details, such as email, password, mailing address, or phone number. Note that to modify your mailing address for a license, permit, or application, you must edit it directly on that specific license, permit, or applications page. The modification here solely affects the address associated with your customer profile. You can also link your account with an existing contractor by entering their PIN. Or you can remove a professional registration or contractor that has been previously linked to your account by removing them here. Be sure to click the Save button if you make any changes. Clicking on the Pay icon will take you to the Outstanding Fees page that lists all outstanding fees on your account. You will be able to submit individual payments by selecting a single item or pay for all your outstanding items at once by selecting them all. Click Submit and Pay to be taken to the payment portal where you can pay your fees. By clicking My Payments, you can view your payment history. To view all payments made from your account, you can use the search field to look for certain dates or filter by job number or job address. You can print or save your list of payments by clicking the icon at the bottom of the table, or you can view and download a single receipt by clicking on the receipt number. Lastly, when you are done, you can sign out of your eCLIPSE account by clicking the Sign Out in the blue banner. For more information, refer to eCLIPSE how-to guides, eCLIPSE FAQs, and other useful eCLIPSE videos at www.phila.gov/li. And for any general information, you can contact 311.